Hi everyone. In this lesson, I'm going to show you the very basics of piano chords. If you're a beginner, especially if you're starting later in life, don't worry, you can make beautiful music faster than you think. By the end of this video, you'll understand what chords are, how they're built, and how to play your first few chords right away. What is a chord? A chord is simply two or more notes played together. Most of the time, we use 3-note chords, also called triads. Each chord has a main note called the root. That's the note the chord is named after. For example, a C major chord starts on the note C. If you play C together with two other notes, E and G, you've got a C major chord. Try playing those three white keys, C, E, and G. That's your first chord. Understanding the pattern behind chords. Every chord comes from a scale. To keep things simple, we'll use the C major scale. That's just all the white keys from C to C. Let's number them. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. When you build a chord, you use the first, third, and fifth notes of the scale. So, for C major chord, play C, E, and G. That's your C major triad. If you move this pattern up the piano, you can find more chords. F major chord. F, A, and C. That's 1, 3, and 5 from F. Then you have G major chord, which is G, B, and D. That's also 1, 3, and 5 from G. These three chords, C major, F major, and G major, are some of the most common chords in popular music. Major and minor chords. Major chords sound bright or happy. Minor chords sound sad or emotional. To make a minor chord, take your major chord and move the middle note down 1/2 step. So C, E, G becomes C, E flat, and G. That's C minor chord. Try both and notice the difference. Happy versus sad. Easy left hand tip. While your right hand plays the chord C, E, and G, your left hand can play the root note, just a single C below. It instantly gives your sound more depth. Moving between chords. Now, try switching from C major to F major to G major and then back to C major. Those three chords alone can play hundreds of songs. If it feels like your hand is jumping too far, here's a trick called inversions. That just means rearranging the same three notes in a closer position. For example, we'll play C major chord with C, E, and G. And when switching from C major to F major, instead of playing F, A, and C, we can move the top note C to the bottom to get C, F, A. Similarly, when playing G major, instead of playing G, B, and D, we'll move the top note D to the bottom and play D, G, and B. Now I'm going to play C major to F major to G major and then back to C major. Notice how my hand doesn't move much? Same chords, smaller hand movement. This is especially useful when you're accompanying yourself while you sing and you can't bother paying much attention to your hands. As you keep learning, you'll come across other chords, diminished, augmented, seventh chords, and more. Don't worry about memorizing them yet. We'll cover those later. That's it for today's lesson.